Hey guys, welcome to Touch the Clutch. Today we're going to be presenting the new car I bought. It's a Nissan R51. This is it. So an R51, maybe you thought it's a sport car, but really it's an SUV. It's an old 4x4. It's a 2009 Nissan Pathfinder that we found on Instagram for $3,500 it was listed. I'll show you the pictures from my like how it was posted. I went there, I looked at it, it was had some issues. So the first issue that it had was like what I noticed, it was rusted on the bottom. Oil pan was leaking. Transmission pan was leaking, and the exhaust was sitting on the frame. So when I was also driving it over like 3.5 RPM, like it made like a louder noise, which I thought maybe it's the timing chain, but I assumed it was just the exhaust. But honestly, like after I already had this car for 3 months, so we're just revealing it now because we've been busy with off-roading, camping and stuff like this. So we took this car off-roading already like multiple times, and it actually performs a lot better than you would think. So the exhaust, like I went off-roading the first time with it. That's when my exhaust completely fell off. I also have a video, we can attach that, how it sounded like. It was like wild. Disconnected, to be honest.
Oh fuck, it's dripping. What are we looking at?
This. So I had to like myself pretty much, and with my friend Damien, we had to fix the exhaust because it's so rusted. It would cost me so much to replace it. It's not worth it. So those brackets that hold the exhaust, they were so like rusted, like the bolts just like fell apart.
Like the couplings.
The couplings, yeah, and the bolts were in them, like they were just like rusted to them. So we had to like grind it off and then drill new holes and then put new bolts in, like, and theoretically like it still had the old bolts like rusted in. Then I had to use like exhaust clamps for attaching it to the frame. Like not exhaust clamps, they're like dryer clamps. Pretty much I bought them at Home Depot. I just used them, like tightened it with the impact, and that's it. So far it still makes a noise, but like it doesn't, like it at least lifted it up so it doesn't hit now on off-roading. When I bought the car, this was here, the damage. This I'm not sure. I think I don't know, honestly. This one I don't remember. It has some rust like right here on the thing. Let me open it and then I'll show you the other cool rust spots. So this is the rust spot here. Nothing crazy yet on the body. Like honestly, the actual body is cleaner, but the frame itself is not the best. There's some rust on the body here that's typical for these. Almost every single one has it. And I think like that's it. That's just no rust there. The rust, like these cars usually rust like here because like a lot of rocks hit it, but it's not, which is good. So you might ask, like, what have I done to this car so far? So I haven't done any like crazy like modifications for off-roading. We took off the side steps off it. It had like ugly side steps. We have a video for that. You just missed me. We had the mud flaps we took off, and then I also did window tints. For window tints, I went pretty conservative, 5% at the back, 30 at the front. So nothing crazy. Then our next plan is we're starting like to do the mounts for like ditch lights. I want to put lights here. We'll talk about that in a different video. I did a full interior detail, like a professional detail, so it just like has it like a good starting point for me to maintain it now. Professional detail. Yeah, but like we'll show a video, like I actually got like stuck in the water. The water was in the car, like up to this level. That's where you can see it on the speaker, but I thought I actually killed Michael at that time. Some other damages like that happened off-roading. I hit a tree, and since this was like so seized, like it's like very like hard to turn. So and I think the other way doesn't even want to go. Maybe it doesn't. So I hit a tree, the reversing, and it like ripped it out. That happened while I was driving through a mud pit with ice on top of it, and the ice had water on top of it. So I thought it's just ice and water. I was driving through and I fell through sideways, like into the ice, hit my fender, scratched my bumper here. I also dented my bumper here, and then when I was getting pulled out, we ripped off the entire like under tray of the car. So this car has like honestly been a little bit abused off-roading, but like for 3200 I'm not like super careful about it because like cosmetic damage is not going to reduce its value. We painted the grill. We should restore the lights. We have the videos for both of those already ready. Maybe we shouldn't show, maybe we should blur it, I don't know. I also broken my license plate on this car. This is already it was crumbled, and this was fully lost when I went through the like a water pit.
Did you buy a new tank thing?
Yeah, I had to buy a new one
because we lost.
And I think that's it so far. Like honestly, I really like this car for how much money it costs. The 4x4 works, 4-low works. I had to do some maintenance on it. The maintenance I had to do on it was I changed the oil pan, and like when I was doing the oil, I changed the transmission pan. I did a transmission fluid flush. I did the front and rear differential fluids. What else did I do? I changed the oil sorry, not the oil filter, the air filter. I changed the radiator, because the radiator in these cars, it functions both as like a radiator for the engine, like a cooling for the engine, but there's a compartment that has transmission fluid running through it, and that connection starts leaking. And once that starts leaking, you get a mix of coolant and transmission into your transmission. So that one radiator failure can just mess up your transmission fully. It's a known issue in these cars. So I was just like, look, I'm just gonna change the radiator, $500 total with work radiator and everything, and not worry about it. Then when I was buying the car, the guy did say the AC doesn't work. So eventually the AC started failing, the bearings in it, and it seized. And after it seized, and I think it seized after water got into it, maybe, I don't know, but it seized, and I was trying to start the car too many times, so I burnt the starter as well. So I had to change the starter, I had to change the AC, and while I was checking with the starter, I thought it's my battery, so I also bought a new battery. So this car has already new AC, new battery, new alternator, new fluids everywhere. So it should run honestly pretty well if I don't mess anything up off-roading. I don't know, we can start it up here how it started to connect. Honestly, sometimes it doesn't start that great. I don't know, I think it's the spark plug. That started pretty good this time. Not really, but it starts like this when it's warm. So maybe if you have any suggestions why it would start poorly, or is it send? Okay, so still the lightly. Good. It's this is a 4-liter V6. It's a massive engine for this car, but it doesn't produce that much power. It's not extremely slow. It actually has I think 280 or something horsepower. It actually is okay, but it drains gas. It absolutely destroys your fuel tank. I fill up my fuel consumption is right now average 18 I think and a half liters per 100 kilometers. We'll do the conversion for you on the screen. Yeah, for the Freedom watchers. What else? I don't know.
The interior is cloth, so it's very nice.
Yeah, the interior is very cozy. I have a check engine light, service engine soon, and I have my
Airbag.
Airbags don't work. So check engine is the O2 sensor. I tried changing it, it didn't help. So
It's not the O2 sensor.
it's not the O2 sensor, but it shows as an O2 sensor light. Like the code. It says
So you're
O2
probably
sensor.
running lean or rich.
It tells you what like side of the engine, what like
What bank?
yeah, and I tried fixing it, didn't work. What else broke on this car? Oh, so the rear windshield wiper stopped working after like off-roading, water. The first like
So you just ripped it off, right?
yeah, I just took it off like because there's no point. My windshield pump I had to change because it didn't work, but that's how I bought the car.
Hey. Go spraying me. Just
What else? Like I don't know. Here, like aux, like honestly the speakers, like me and Terry like play some music, and it actually sounds better than I thought it would. You can play like
copy
so. It actually plays. You're so close to me.
No, like this is like perfect frame right now.
Yeah. So the speakers are actually pretty good for this car. What else? Do you know what else I did? No.
No, nothing. We should probably show the seats, the rear seats.
Yeah.
Fold. Those are sick. Because we did.
We've camped in it one night, like car camping, and like this car is like perfect for that.
No homo though. No homo.
So just to understand.
Bro didn't confirm no homo.
So this is how they fold, but you do have to move the front seat forward.
I'll go on the other side.
So you just go, you lift this up,
Booms.
you lift this down, you lift this up, and then you have a flat like place to sleep. We slept here and it was like perfect, like it's just a flat surface. Then like that mirror, like that window opens, so you can like literally like in the summer chill with it open. We open it.
How does it open?
To unlock the car.
Where's the button? I don't know. Where? Button. Oh. Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah, these don't work, so I just have to like either get new ones.
Okay, yeah, they do not work.
This is like nicely.
Good.
So yeah, so with like in the summer, like this is such a nice chilling place. Okay. I don't know, you can show the underside of the car, like it's pretty rusted.
I'll go to the front and show. So yeah, lots of vegetation here right now, but you can't really see. I'll insert a clip of it being rusted.
Yeah, like when I lifted it up, I was like, why did I buy another like...
It's like just orange.
No, it's not orange. Oh, I actually also rust proofed it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can't see the rust. It's perfect.
No, it's clear thing. So
Oh,
you
clear.
can still see the rust. You can still see the rust, but they said it will slow down the rust by like rust process by 50%. So I was like, okay, this car then will, like, I have a feeling like if you actually like didn't take it off-roading, it could last like 3 to 5 years with the rust issues, and then you just have to throw it out because I feel like the engine, it's only at 220,000 kilometers. These like run like almost like people like claim online like 400,000 without any issues. There is an issue with the timing chain here, but I don't hear any issues with mine yet. So like they use like a weird plastic guide for the chain, but BMWs do that too. So for some reason they think plastic is great for metal. What are the plans on this car? My plans would be like, I want to put these ditch lights on. I think it would look kind of cool. It would resemble the Nissan Datsun, the one that has like the mirrors in the front. It would kind of look similar like style. I want to tint the front windshield, but very conservatively, like 50%.
It has these cool ass rails on top.
Yeah, so with the rails on top, I just want to put a basket. I'll get one on like Facebook Marketplace for $150. I'm probably gonna get like spacers for the tires just so it looks a little bit more aggressive. It won't help off-roading, but And then once these tires are done, I'll of course like upgrade them to like off-road tires and do alignment, because my alignment right now is like it wears out the tires. We're gonna like cover more stuff with this black stuff like this, just so that it's aesthetically better looking. The mounts for the lights will be covered in that. The rear chrome will be covered in that. What else did I have in mind? I think that's pretty much it. I didn't have any crazy plans for this because this is not a perfect frame to build it on. Yeah, so this I want to cover black.
Does it open? How does it work, my fan? This doesn't open?
It does. What, this?
Oh, I don't.
It's a trunk.
There's lots of like cool compartments here. Like there's one here. There's some, where's the socket? There's one socket here. So yeah, for off-roading and like...
I put the seat back.
Kind of like off-grid use type of thing, this car is like pretty good.
It's an actual like SUV.
Yeah. Like the new Pathfinder, it looks like very like feminine, you know, like kind of like soccer mom type of thing.
Yeah,
this is pretty cool.
This is an actual 4x4. It's a body on frame. The only thing, like, compared to the older like Pathfinder, they did go like they removed the this is independent suspension instead of the
Leak
solid
springs.
axle.
Didn't they have leak springs?
Before, I think they had like a solid axle, but I don't know on the older one. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I know that people are complaining about this being independent suspension.
Also, it'd be nice like if this had a locking diff.
Yeah,
That would be like perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't have a locking diff. I don't know if some models had it in other countries or not, but I would assume they would,
Maybe like Saudi Arabia.
because trucks most likely have it, like the Frontiers.
Yeah.
I would assume they would have it, so it would be very probably easy to do it on this.
And when this car starts like dying, you can just send it to the Middle East.
They can just mount a gun on top. They can cut a hole in the roof.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of cool.
Bro, you know what they can do? They can just have a machine gun out this window.
Yeah, that would be kind of. And I think that's it. Honestly, like we're gonna cover a lot of this car in other videos, like when we're doing the lights, grill, even some off-roading. Like you're gonna see this car in use. This is just an introduction. You will see it on the channel. Hopefully, it doesn't die. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching. So this infotainment system is kind of interesting. You can seek a cat here. You can find the cat, and also there's 2 back buttons, which is interesting. There's some music on it when I bought it, like on CDs. It's like Heavy Rock, I think, is by Tool. There's like a tune button, so I can just turn up the bass like instantly, and treble. Like it's actually like very user friendly. Big buttons like Toyota. Because of the radar, this kind of it's where I have my radar cable.
But you can't use it in Ontario, so it just kind of stays off the whole time.
Then, like, I don't know, like there's just aux is the most important for me. Everything else I don't really use except for like the dimming of the screen. This button, like, also very easy like to dim, and you can put it on auto, but like the auto is not like as aggressive as I want it. I want it either full or nothing. Then that's it. Like, what else did we say? Like, fuel economy is wild. It's 18.2, and I drive really like carefully this car. Then tire pressure, which is nice. It shows you the tire pressure. I didn't know that.
Oh, does it?
It does. I didn't know. I found it after the off-roading.
Oh,
So it has like sensors in the thing. It has a trip computer. It shows you how long like you've driven. I think this is how actually I reset it when I bought the car. So I've driven this for 6.5k kilometers. My average speed is only 33 kilometers an hour, and I've driven it 196 hours already.
Well, it's been on for 196.
Yeah, like I've been like the engine's running with me as an owner for 196 hours.
Like 10% of that is just you being stuck.
Yeah, maintenance. I don't know what this. Oh, fuck, I can't. Second. Maintenance. It has like reminders, so you can have like different reminders for different things.
Damn.
It's kind of like cool, but I don't use that. I just have like a sticker that myself make after, because mechanics always like put like 10,000 kilometers on synthetic oil, and I'm just gonna keep it at 5 for full synthetic. I don't know what RDM is. I don't have nothing about this, but like this is not like why you buy this car. You just buy it for traction off button, 4 low, 4 high, all works. Cup holders are kind of cool. It has this like double sleeve. Like this side of the steering wheel doesn't work. This window switch doesn't work, but that's kind of the only two things that don't work. This and the window switch.
Has a sunroof.
Has a sunroof, all works and stuff, doesn't leak. Oh, perfect car, honestly, for 3200. Perfect SUV. This seat also folds really weird.
Oh yeah, let me
You should just show that.
let me get out. I don't know what this is for. This is kind of like what they have in like Rolls Royce. So you like put your feet onto it. How do you do it?
I'm not sure. Like, try
Oh,
this.
maybe this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you pull it here, and then there's a handle right here, and it flips.
And like you can have your laptop here.
So when you're sitting here, say this is my laptop, I can just like, while someone's driving, I can just have this laptop here and do everything. Or I can be really comfortable and put my legs on top of here and like sleep. I don't even know what this is for, but this is pretty cool.
Like what my friend Oscar said, he said it's a good place to like just like take your girl to.
Here?
Yeah. Anyway, we can.
Anyway.
But also I had another issue with this car. Sometimes it doesn't show that it goes in park. So like if I go from drive to like super lightly in park, like this doesn't light up, and like I can still turn off the car, but it doesn't let me turn it back on. And one time I had to tow this car because I couldn't get it started. I thought it's like a fuse or something, and I checked all the fuses, they were fine. I thought it's like a relay for the starter, checked, it was fine. I didn't know what it was. I brought it to the mechanic, literally on the tow truck. I'm sitting like at a 45-degree angle. I put it in neutral, and then I wanted to put the ignition on, and I just turned the ignition a little bit too far, and I hear it crank, and I'm like, no fucking way, it wants to start now. So then I put it in park, and it just starts. So the thing is, sometimes it doesn't register it's in park, it can't start. So an easy solution, just put it in neutral and start it, or you just put it there and back, and then like it'll start, like it'll show the park eventually. So I just had to like, yeah, it kind of ruined one of my days with this car, and I actually wanted to like get rid of it, but
I also got all these cool air fresheners.
Does it
here.
still smell like the air fresheners? Because I don't smell them anymore.
No, it doesn't. Like I can't even smell it on my hands.
I need to buy more.
Yo, this is a cool place to work. Like you can just like park up somewhere. Like if say you're like stalking a girl or something, you know, you can just like. No, don't stalk girls.
No, but like this is like so
over-engineered, you know. For Nissan, this is very over-engineered. Actually, like we might have to like, I don't know. Oh, look at these cup holders. Damn, I didn't even know that's a thing. Boom. Rear climate control. Boom.
There's like compartments under the seats. Like I have my booster cables underneath your seat right now.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Well, you just pull this. Boom. You can like smuggle drugs here. You can stalk people. You can go off-roading. You can like you can
Like
be...
everything just works. Like it's not like it feels intuitive. Like you know what to do with it. I don't know. They kind of like Nissan went a little bit downhill with their fleet now. But the only car that I like from them is the Nissan Z. That's it. Anyways.